Now, those who are saving for their retirement have again been urged to be careful when they dip into their savings pot. Deputy President Paul Mashadile says the two-pot retirement system is meant to help those in debt. Mashadile has delivered a virtual keynote address at the 29th Netlex Summit in Johannesburg. From this week, pension fund members can access a portion of their retirement funds. Many workers have been inquiring about that process. Joining us to discuss this further now is Old Mutual Corporate Principal Consultant Nceba Pupuma. He's here this afternoon. Good evening, or rather good afternoon, Mr. Pupuma. Thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon, Mfundo.
No, it's a pleasure to have you with us. So, as expected, a number of fund managers have seen a surge in the number of inquiries since this two-pot system came into effect on the 1st of September. How has it been looking for Old Mutual?
Yeah, we have experienced a surge as well at Old Mutual. From the 1st of September, in our WhatsApp channel, which is a chosen channel to engage on the two-pot, we have received about 216,000 inquiries, people going into the WhatsApp channel. And we're happy because the system is performing just fine despite the increased volumes.
This WhatsApp channel, I know you're not the only one that has decided to go this route of processing some of the claims through the WhatsApp channel. Just for the benefit of those who have not been following and are not necessarily aware, can you just take us through the process if one is to inquire through this channel?
Yeah, so at Old Mutual, we've taken a stance that we're going to approach the claims from the savings pot into two phases. So phase number one is for members, is for workers to verify their information with the fund, to verify their IDs, date of birth, and also this is an opportunity from the 1st of September until the system opens to make sure that the tax affairs are in order, to inquire with SARS, and also to possibly make arrangements with SARS if there are any debts outstanding.
All right. And so in that, pardon me for interjecting for clarity. So during that process now of inquiring, can one then also inquire on the tax implication thereof? Would you be assisting them there, or how would it work on that part?
Yeah, most definitely. So as they log into the WhatsApp channel to their records, already Old Mutual has done the sitting. Already the ports are there, 3 ports, the vested port. So workers are able to see how much is in their vested pot. They can see how much is in their savings pot as well as their retirement pot. And there is a calculator as well that workers can look at estimates on how much tax can be payable when they start to withdraw. Obviously, this is an estimate because the exact tax amount will be communicated by SARS through the tax directive.
Any early stages challenges now? Because many had already been doomsayers to say the surge is just going to collapse the whole system, that there's just going to be too many people and there was just no anticipation of how the volumes would be, how large they would become.
Yeah, the surge is a challenge, but I think the industry has done well. At Old Mutual, we have actually communicated proactively upfront with members so that we manage their expectation. We informed workers that the law is going to come into effect from the 1st of September and that they will be sitting and the creation of the vested pot and savings pot and so on. So that was communicated to say it will take a bit of time. We further communicated that we will be ready to accept applications for withdrawals from the 23rd of September. I think that communication has helped members know what is happening, and in the meantime, they have the opportunity to update their details so that when the application process starts from the 23rd of September, the processing is efficient. And also another query that is coming up quite often is the tax and the policy or the manner in which the withdrawal from the savings pot is going to be taxed. A lot of people know that it's going to be taxed based on marginal tax rates, but when they see this on the system, how much it is, we're getting feedback from many members that they didn't know that it's going to be this high. So this time before we open the system is helping a lot We're answering a lot of questions that are coming from members, but we're getting ready to process efficiently.
I suppose the over-communication has almost managed the expectation, because some were actually, unfortunately, of the view that come the 1st, they'll be able to put in an application and get their money. But as you have stated, that from the 23rd of September, that's at least when you can begin.
Yeah.
Just in closing, what else would you like to share with members?
So when the system opens on the 23rd, and this applies to all administrators, it doesn't mean that workers, when they submit the application,
They'll
immediately
get money.
the money is in their bank account. There's going to be vetting of that application to make sure that we are paying the correct member, to make sure there's no fraud in the system. And that is going to take a couple of weeks. It will take weeks. Some administrators are taking 21 days. We think it will take up to 30 days. Then we will be able to process these claims efficiently and most effectively.
Mr. Nceba, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. That's Old Mutual Corporate Principal Consultant Nceba Pupuma speaking to us.